Yeah, so working very closely with the local authority is one of our key partners. We do get, unfortunately, some reports of abuse and also violence against council workers, which is absolutely unacceptable. They are still victims of crime and they are only doing their job or trying to do the job to the best of their ability. Where that occurs, what we've done is we've worked with the local authority to make that reporting process much easier. We've got a specific point of contact within the police, and obviously we will seek to bring these perpetrators to justice at the earliest opportunity that we can. Yeah, absolutely. As I've said, the council workers are only doing their job, a really important job that they do, working on behalf of the public, no matter what role that they're undertaking. So if you are getting frustrated by a council worker, my response would be report that through the normal channels. Don't abuse them, don't threaten violence, and certainly don't assault them in terms of that. There are other mechanisms that you can use if you're getting that frustration. However, if you do any of those, then clearly as a policing service and with the Humberside Police, we will undertake that very seriously and look at dealing with that crime appropriately.
Well, this is a new campaign in partnership with the local police to ensure that council staff and our partner staff, if they are abused or threatened or suffer violence as a result of doing their job on a day-to-day basis, they have got a robust and reliable route to be able to report that and to ensure that we will take action. Because these sort of violence, abuse against staff doing their everyday job is totally unacceptable, and we want to make sure we can do whatever we can as a council to stop that and take action against members of the public who might be undertaking such action. Well, I think it's, I don't have exact figures, but I suspect it's quite prevalent, particularly out in the community. I've heard anecdotal reports of staff being abused and threatened with violence. Just members of staff trying to go about their everyday job in the community, and we need to stamp this out.
So we have got a really good working relationship with Humberside Police. We've always sent a message to the workforce that violence, intimidation and abuse in your job is not part of the job, and I think this has upped the ante to a new level, a very clear relationship and statement with Humberside Police about the council as a major employer in the area, working with its partners, to send a message to the workforce that if you do experience that kind of incident in your role, physical, verbal abuse, intimidation of whatever nature, and you report it, we will deal with it. No one should feel that that is part of the job or part of the territory. No one comes into work to be abused physically or verbally or to receive intimidation because they're doing a job as public servants. That shouldn't be tolerated, and as an employer we shouldn't tolerate it and send that message of support to our workforce and to our partners. Look, we are a council, we provide really important public services. People expect very high standards in terms of the services we deliver, and believe it or not, the workforce does its utmost to deliver those services to their best possible ability. Sometimes things can go wrong. People have rights to complain, to hold public officials appointed and elected to account. That's democracy, that's the process. Use the processes. But violence and intimidation and threats of abuse are not acceptable. That's not the process.